Good morning, everyone. It's 8:30 in the morning on Sunday, the 14th of August, here in sunny Sussex. And I'm going to do you a little update on a few of my whips. It won't be on all my whips. I've got about 10 or 11 of them, and I am not prepared to sit here and talk about 11 whips in one video. It'd be too long. So I'm going to do my smaller ones at the moment. I don't really want to be lifting my big blankets up either. I'll do a blanket catch up later on in the week maybe. I've also got my next giveaway, my 400 subscriber giveaway video, which I need to put up this week, so keep a lookout for that. Now, where do I start? Well, first of all, my gorgeous model, Morag the mannequin, is wearing a poncho that I made when I first started crocheting about 6 years ago. Yeah, about 6-7 years ago. 6 years ago, I think, yeah. And it is the Cowl neck poncho by Simone Francis. It's a Ravelry paid pattern. I'll put the link below to the pattern and everything. And the yarn I used was Stylecraft Carnival Chunky. And the colour is 2484, and it's called Sydney. And I used a 6mm needle, and it's got gorgeous big fringe on the bottom of it. I know a lot of people don't like fringe. I do. And I love that poncho. I love wearing that with jeans in the autumn when you don't quite need a coat, but you know, or a thick jumper, but that on top of a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and that is lovely. So yeah, that's one of my pride and joys. I love it to bits. Absolutely adore the colours. Oh, absolutely adore the colours. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah. Now there might have been a little blip in the video just then. I'll have to edit. But there might not be. I don't know. My iPad just did a strange thing. But anyway, we will carry on. So another little whip I've got going at the moment is Sam at Manfa's Makes. I bought her a book, 100 Crochet Tiles. I'll link that below as well. And I'll link Sam, Manfa's Makes. And we are endeavouring to do a square a week for each of the 100 tiles. So it's we're doing it on a Thursday, and you'll see that on Manfa's channel. We've done 3 so far. We're on the 4th this week. This was my first one. Oh, it's got a tail. I haven't sewn my tail in, Sarah. Naughty girl. Missed that one. There we go. So that was the first one. Oh, the second one is, I'm going to redo it because I don't like it. It won't sit flat. And I would say it's probably to do with my tension on different rows. But there's that one. This is the one I'm going to redo. I love it. I love the yarn I used. So that was the second one. And then the third one was much nicer, much easier. As you can see, they're all different sizes, and I think I might endeavour to make a wall hanging with it at the end, maybe, or somehow put them together as a blanket and donate it or something. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about a wearable, but I don't think it's gonna work as a wearable. But yeah, a wall hanging or a blanket that I can maybe donate to a charity. Right, my next whip is, a lot of you will have heard of the Hugs Are Free pattern, which is by Creations by Jax and Momma Swift. And this is in memory of Sharon Graham Headley and Sharon's Crochet Corner. And Sharon very sadly passed away earlier this year. It was such a huge shock to the community. But Jax and Creations by Jax and Momma Swift have collaborated and created this gorgeous pattern. And I'm using sock yarn for mine, which I think is a 2-weight, 4-ply. And I'm absolutely loving it. The pattern is brilliant. It's so easy to do. And this is what I've done so far. I love, get Alf, love the drape on this. The colours, the pattern, it just hangs beautifully. Now I'm almost on the end of my second skein of this yarn. I'll show you the yarn. It's Head Over Heels All Stars by Stylecraft. 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. There's 400 meters, 437 yards, and the colour is, oh, it's upside down. Is that upside? Yes, one way round. Waldgate 3916, the shade. That's what it knits up like if you were to make it into socks. But I'm using it to crochet this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love how it hangs. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm hopefully going to get another 2 or 3 patterns into that. So that's one of my whips. Now I've bought quite a bit of sock yarn. I love 4-ply to crochet with, but I did buy it with all intentions of knitting socks, and I have tried 3 times and I do not enjoy knitting anymore, and I unfortunately don't enjoy doing socks. So I'll probably be having another giveaway. It's my birthday next month on the 17th of September, and I am going to give away my needle case that I bought to store my needles, a set of DPNs, a couple of circular needles, and I'll put a couple of skeins of sock yarn in there and do a Sarah Socket birthday giveaway. So if you want to try knitting socks, love knitting socks, or know someone that you'd like to win it for, look out in September for my Sarah's birthday Sock It Away giveaway, because I ain't going to be knitting no socks, but I love watching everyone else's socks being made and created. They are absolutely beautiful, but it's not for me. Knitting is not for me anymore. Crochet is my #1 love. It's what I love, and it's what I'm going to stick to. So my next whip, this is just another top that I'm making off the top of my head. It's just going to be like a tank top, and I'm doing it, and this is the progress over. Can you see the twinkle in that? And it's just a row of a V-stitch and then single crochet. That's all that is. It's, yeah, a little V-stitch and a single crochet, but it's a type of it where it's like a two-pronged granny, and not a three-strand, a two-pronged granny. It's like a V-stitch without the stitch in the middle, because I didn't want it really see-through. I'd like to be able to wear it as it is, which would be nice, or you could put a little camisole underneath. And I am using Papacha Batik Silk, and I don't think they have colour. It's 55508. Of course, it's lilacs and purples, and it's got all the twinkle. And this is it's a 3-weight. It's 100 grams, 360 meters, 393 yards, and I've got a fair few of these, so I can make it as long as I like. And that'll be another little top for me in the autumn. Love the colour, love the colour. So that's a little top I'm making there. Put that away in a minute. Everything's out the bags and all over the place. What's next? Oh yes, and I showed you my knot bags. That's on a previous video. If you haven't seen, I've made a Japanese knot bag, and I loved the stitch in it. It's a V waffle stitch, and I'd never done it before, and I have absolutely fallen in love with this stitch. It's so 3D, it's gorgeous. There's not a huge amount of progress on this. Here it is. This is going to be a lovely lacy top. It's going to be a beach coverall, so there's quite a lot of it, and it will be more like a sort of caftan style is what I want to do. But this, look at that stitch, and it's just, I can't show you how sort of 3D it is, because it's just a one row repeat. You do the same on both sides, and because it's front post, you do front post on both sides, it gives it a lovely sort of 3D effect. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a fabulous quick stitch, and I can't remember what blooming yarn I've got now. Bear with me, I need to go and find it. That will teach me not to keep the label with the ball of yarn. Usually I stick it in the middle of these donuts because they come in donuts. Oh, excuse me. And I knew it was Yarn Art, but I couldn't remember which one. And it's Yarn Art Baby Cotton, colour 412. And this is a 2 fine. It's a 2 fine. And it recommends a 3mm hook, but I think I'm using a 5 because I wanted the drape, and I think the drape is perfect with the 5mm hook. And yeah, I said it was a 50 grams, 165 meters, 180.44 yards, and it's by Yarn Art, and it's 50% acrylic and 50% cotton. I love cotton acrylic, and it's made in Turkey. So there we go. That's that, and that. I just love this stitch. I love this stitch, and it's one of those projects that you can just pick it up and put it down, because you always remember. What the pattern is. It's a nice, easy one to remember. So that's my progress on that one. And the other one, I've got one more to show you. I've just started doing these for Granny Square Day on the 15th of August. Now, where are we? Yes, I am using Red Heart Super Saver Retro Stripes. I think it's retro. Yes, retro stripes. And I'm using, with that, to edge them, I'm using ice. And this is 100% Draylon acrylic, 200 grams, 300 meters. It's a 4 weight. They recommend a 5mm hook, which I believe I am using. And then this is Red Heart Super Saver. It's a 4 weight. They say 5.5mm hook, 100% acrylic. And what weight is this? 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, 215 meters. So I'm using these together, and this is for Granny Square Day. I'm making a couple of little cushions for my granddaughters, and they're going to be something, I'm trying to find what colour do I want in the middle of that one. If I do that, they're going to be something like that. So 2 little cushions. So I'm making lots of these squares, and this square is on Hooked by Robin. It's on her channel. I'll link that below. It's a fabulous little C2C granny square. So as you can see, you start at the bottom and you work your way up, and it's just a granny stitch, C2C, and then you put just a little 2 granny stitch border around the edge. Then join join them together like that. And then I'm going to put one in the middle, and I'm going to put colourful buttons on each corner, and it'll be the same on the other side. So it's 10 squares per cushion, and I've got enough for one cushion made already. And I'm going to make another one. As you can see, that's how you start off, and then put your edging around. So that'll be 2 little cushions for my 2 little granddaughters. So that is my catch up for now. Thank you for coming over. It's a little bit cooler today, but it's still going to be a warm one. So take care, keep hydrated, look after your health, rest, try and have a bit of you time. Be kind, always be kind. You don't know what someone's walk in life is. And thank you for coming over. Thank you to all my regulars, to all my returners, and to all my new subscribers. Thank you for getting me to where I am. Do you like my earrings? I bought these in Dieppe. We used to go to Dieppe every year on my hubby's birthday, but since the pandemic, we haven't. And I used to have a necklace that matched and it broke. So I need to go back and buy the necklace to match it. And I think we'll probably go next year, next May again, and start going. So there we go. Take care, lots of love. See you on the next one. Bye.